My 2 cents, motherfucker.
What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY, the homie from Beneath the Dirt here on YouTube, made a video not long after the release of Fearless Fred Fury titled, Does Fearless Fred Fury Live Up to the Hype? So today, we're going to drop my 2 cents. It's been a few weeks since the album came out. I dropped both my reviews. I knew I was going to respond to this, but I wanted to wait till I had the reviews out of my way. Kind of let the hype die down maybe a little bit. The album's been out a few weeks. I don't think the hype's really died down, but there's shit to talk about. But I want to talk about, did it live up to the hype? Because the album blew a lot of people away. So for me, the album absolutely blew all expectations. Now, I stated in the review for the album that I was one of the few juggalos, and I'm going to rephrase that because some people commented and said that they liked The Marvelous Missing Link as well, but I'm one of the juggalos that like The Marvelous Missing Link, both Lost, Found, and even the outtakes. Obviously, the outtakes is a higher favorite of the other two for a lot of juggalos, but I liked the album. I liked the Joker's card. I liked the story, the meaning, the message. Loved it. So going into this album, I knew ICP was going to deliver something good. They've never really disappointed me with an entire album. They've disappointed me with songs, but an entire album, it's never happened yet. So going into this, I knew they were at least going to deliver something I was going to like. I knew they were going to deliver something I most likely was going to love. But something this amazing, and the reason why I say this album was so amazing, it exceeded all hype, it exceeded all expectations. And the reason I say that is because of the response I'm hearing from everybody else. Like I said, a lot of people were disappointed with The Marvelous Missing Link. And yes, while there are still haters, you can't avoid that. They're still going to come out of the woodwork to say that it fucking sucked. ICP's garbage. They suck. They're just trash. They ain't what they used to be. They're always going to be there. But from the people that I've seen that were disappointed in The Marvelous Missing Link, blown away by Fearless Fred Fury, tells me this album definitely exceeded that hype. It definitely met expectations. It exceeded a lot of expectations, and they brought back that wicked shit that a lot of people were missing. They even took it a step further because they went into some uncharted territory. I mean, come on, I Like It Rough is very, that's some subject matter they've never touched on before. And it feels like they even brought back some stuff because I was actually listening to Flip the Rat with Megs, and the third verse of Friend Request where Violent J is talking about, basically he's talking about his girl bringing him food if she doesn't, like, I don't fucking remember the details of the lyrics, but basically said he's going to smack her if his food's not ready when he gets home, some shit like that. And she kind of was like, whoa, that's fucked up. I'm like, yeah, but, they're portraying a character in this particular song, which is something they've done in the past, but it has been a while since I've heard them do that. As far as smacking smacking a girl, smacking a hoe, smacking a bitch, smacking a girl, whatever, So they kind of went back to that. Went into some uncharted territory with I Like It Rough, which a lot of people I think are digging it. I'm still on that, you know what I mean? I'm not into fucking rough sex and that whole subject matters, kind of like, good. You know what I mean? But the album has completely blown so many people away. I'm hearing so many good things about it, aside from the occasional hater, which they're always going to be there. But I definitely think Fearless Fred Fury has lived up to the hype, and I think restored faith for a lot of juggalos. And maybe they'll be excited for the future and the next Joker's card coming out. So who knows what's next? I don't know if they're going to do a sideshow EP. I think Flip the Rat was kind of supposed to fill that, I guess you could say. He's the first ever Sidekick album, or what was it, companion album that they've ever put out. So I don't know if they're planning to do a sideshow now or let Flip the Rat kind of fill that spot and set their sights on the next Joker card. But I'm absolutely excited to see what they got coming because, like I said, they've never let me down, and I don't think they're about to start anytime soon, especially after a bomb-ass album like Fearless Fred Fury. So one of the things I actually have been doing here lately, and I just want to throw it out there for anybody real quick before we end this, but I actually took Flip the Rat and Fearless Fred Fury. I put them in a playlist together, and I've been listening to it on shuffle. And the songs are meshing really well, which is what I wanted to see. How well would they actually mix? Just to kind of see some of the songs from Flip the Rat, if they would have stayed on the main album, how well would they have worked with the other songs from Fearless Fred Fury? And it's worked out pretty damn good. So whatever I said in my review for Flip the Rat and how they were different in the way they flowed, take that shit back, because regardless, they flow really well together. Actually, Fury played when I was listening to it the other day, and immediately after, it went right into Fight Back, and the way the ending of Fury ended and went right into Fight Back, perfect. You would have thought they were actually on the album together. So, hell yeah. That's actually a really great way to listen to the album. If you haven't tried it, I would suggest giving it a shot. Put them in a playlist, listen to them on shuffle. They mesh really well. So anyway, Fearless Fred Fury completely met, exceeded, blew away all expectations. It definitely lived up to the hype for me. It sounds like it lived up to the hype for many other people, but tell me what you think. Leave your thoughts down below. If you make YouTube videos, make a video response, reach out to me. I got different social media links in the description down below. You can reach out to me, send me your videos. There's a new feature that YouTube has that allows you to share, so I may just share your video if I like what you have to say. So definitely do that if you make YouTube videos, and I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.